Welcome back to Dynamics of Machinery class. We were discussing about the torsional vibration. Let us see some problems. How we can calculate the torsional stiffness and natural frequency of torsional vibratory oscillatory motion. See the question. A reciprocating IC engine is coupled to a centrifugal pump through a pair of gears. The shaft from the flywheel and the engine to the gear wheel has 48 mm diameter and 800 mm long, and the shaft from the pinion to the pump has 32 mm diameter and 280 mm long. The pump speed is 4 times the engine speed. Moment of inertia of the flywheel, gear wheel, pinion, pump, impellers are 1000 kilogram meter square, 14, 5 and 18 kilogram meter square respectively. Find the natural frequency of torsional oscillation of the system. G is 80 giganewton per meter square. Later rotors A and B. For the solution. Previous figure, that is 46. This figure. See, the problem is like this. So uh, represent the engine, flywheel and the centrifugal pump respectively. The pump speed is 4 times the engine speed. The pinion is supported on the pump shaft and the gear on the engine shaft. Gear ratio is 1 by 4 or 0.25. DA is 48 mm, L1 is equal to 800 mm, I is equal to 1000, DB, L2, IB is given, ICA, ICB, G is given. So IB dash is equal to IB divided by GR square, 18 divided by 0.5, 280 kilogram, 88 kilogram per meter square will be. So IC dash is equal to ICS plus ICB divided by GR square. So that will become 94 kilogram meter square. The system become 3 rotor 1. Become 3 rotor 1. L2 dash is equal to 0.25 square into 280 into 48 by 32 square. That is 88.6 mm or 0.086886 meter. Now IA LS equal to IB dash LA LB dash IB dash, or 1000 LS equal to 288 LB dash, or LB dash is equal to 3.47 LA, or 1 by IA LS equal to 1 by IC dash is equal to 1 by L1 minus LA plus 1 by L2 dash minus LB. From this equation you can find out LS equal to 0.2354 meter or 0.0059 meter. Single node frequency is equal to Fn1 is equal to 1 by 2 pi root Gj divided by IALA, that is 1 by 2 pi root 80 into 9 raised to 10 raised to 9 into pi by 32.48048 or raised to 4 divided by 1000 into 0.2354, that is equal to 2.12 hertz, or Fn2 is equal to 13.4 hertz. Now let us see various vibration measurement systems. Seismometer. Vibration are measured by measuring the displacement, velocity, acceleration of the vibrating body with the help of vibration measurement instrument. The vibration measuring instrument having mass, spring, dashboard, etc. known as seismic instrument or seismic transducer. The quantities displacement, velocity or acceleration are measured or displayed in the form of electrical signals and with amplification. The output of electrical signal is proportional to quantity to be measured. There are two types of seismic transmitter. One is vibrometer or seismometer. Second one is accelerometer. Vibrometer measure the displacement of vibrating body. Accelerometer measures the acceleration of the vibrating body. Vibrometer or seismometer is designed with low natural frequency and is known as low frequency transducer. Accelerometer is designed for high natural frequency and it is known as high frequency transducer. This figure shows that a vibrometer or seismometer amplitude by divided by me divided by m. This equation already derived in this theory section. So from this equation we can represent the accelerometer's range and seismometer. One is for higher range and another one is lower frequency. So characteristics of this equation is shown in the above figure. Seismometer is known as low frequency transducer, measure high frequency omega of a vibrating body. Since omega by omega n is very high, the natural frequency of the seismometer transducer is very low. Seismometer has natural frequency range 1 Hz to 5 Hz. Seismometer is shown in figure. The relative motion between the mass and vibrating body is converted into proportional voltage and can be reduced. This is the rotating drum. Record voltage or like this. Accelerometer, as the name implies, the accelerometer is used to measure acceleration of a vibrating body. Here the natural frequency of an accelerometer is very high as compared to the natural frequency of vibrating body, hence omega by omega n is very small. Since omega by omega n is very small, accelerometer is very light. After measuring the acceleration with the help of electronic integration device, the velocity of displacement both can be displaced in the screen. Since it is very small, it is also measures all quantity of displacement, velocity, acceleration simultaneously. It is widely been used. The figure accelerometer is same as seismometer, but accelerometer is highly frequency transferred. Sir, the voltage signal from the accelerometer are amplified and displayed to bigger scale. The double integration device is used to get velocity in the first integration and displacement of the second integration of the bigger screen. Multi-degree freedom system. Introduction to multi-degree freedom system means if a system have more than 1 degree of freedom, then the system is called a multi-degree freedom. When the system has 2 degree of freedom, then it will have two equation of motion, two natural frequency. Likewise, lumped or discrete finite degree of freedom system has number of equation of motion and the frequency. Infinite degree of freedom system has infinite number of equation and infinite natural frequency. More number of freedom, more complication to solve the problem. Hence, the computer can be used to solve multi-degree freedom system. To determine natural frequency of multi-degree system, following methods are used: Rayleigh method, Dungerle method, or matrix method. Vibration excitators. Vibration excitators are the instrument used to measure vibration, or it is used to vibration testing in research and development as well as calibration laboratory. It is used for calibration of vibration sensor, motion transducer, or calibrators. Thank you. സിക്സ് മോഡ്യൂളും കംപ്ലീറ്റഡ് ആയിട്ടുണ്ട്. എക്സാമിന് എല്ലാവിധ ആശംസകളും നേരുന്നു. ഈ യൂണിവേഴ്സിറ്റിയിൽ റിപ്പീറ്റഡ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ക്വസ്റ്റ്യനുകളും ഈ പ്രോബ്ലംസും എൻ്റെ എല്ലാ സ്ലൈഡുകളും കണ്ടു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ തന്നെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഡൈനാമിക്സ് ഓഫ് മെഷീനറി എളുപ്പമായിട്ട് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് സ്കോർ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. താങ്ക് യു വെരി മച്ച്. ഓൾ ദി ബെസ്റ്റ്.